ATL with a pleasant surprise. I am such a fan. This is my favorite singer maybe of all times. Grammy Award winning songstress, actress, producer, writer, all around pop icon. We are in the studio with none other than Mary J. Blige. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Incredible. Now that you're here,
Yeah.
new CD, My Life, The Journey Continues, Act 1. Tell us a little bit about the CD.
Well, it's My Life 2. It's a sequel to the first My Life album.
Right.
And it's a celebration of our strength because on the first My Life album, I mean, the predicament we were in, the fact that we can even do a My Life 2 says a lot, says that we have grown.
Right.
And we have evolved and we have changed. But the thing that we have remained consistent is the thing we have to grow through, which is trial.
Right.
And we've learned, we've grown, and we have so much strength now. And I just wanted to celebrate our strength. You know, my fans and I, you know, we are here still kicking live.
Strong.
And our journey continues.
Right. Now, tell me a little bit about, you got a lot of features on this CD. Mary J. Blige can actually pull off anything solo.
Right.
But you got Drake, you got Rick Ross,
Right.
a number of people. Talk about some of the features you got on the CD.
Well, the features are, you know, from Rick Ross and Nas and Buster and even Beyonce. Those are like given, you know,
Right.
that's family. And, you know, Drake is, you know, someone that, you know, he's a new artist that has been a part of our family as well. And, you know, you can't help when people love your stuff and they be like, well, I want to get a verse on it.
And everybody loves you.
Yeah, so on Mr. Wrong, you know, we played it, you know, for Drake, and Drake loved it, and he wanted to get on it, and we were like, you know, why wouldn't we do that?
Right,
you know,
right.
so I mean, it's a blessing to still be, you know, to have each generation rappers, you know, to still want to, you know, be on your music.
But you're still hot.
I mean, that's a blessing. I'm blessed.
Still hot, still hot. And why did you choose to go back to just say the title My Life in general? What was that all
Because
about?
of the thing that remained, what we are, on the first My Life album, it was about me pouring out my pain and, you know, just all my struggles and everything that I was going through. And my fans, you know, responded to me, you know, like 4 million of them by saying, Mary, we're going through the same thing too.
Right.
But, you know, we were in, the thing that's consistent, like I said before, is the trial and the struggle and the life that we live. And now it's not just my life, it's our lives.
Yeah.
It's my fans, like they have kids now.
Grown together.
Yes, we have grown together.
Yes.
There's a lot going on.
This CD is incredible. You chose to do a remake of Shaka Khan classic, Ain't Nobody.
Yeah.
What made you decide to do that particular song?
Well, that was Andre Harrell.
Right.
The Andre Harrell, who's, you know, been in my life since, you know, Uptown.
Right.
And he's still a mentor in my life and still my father in this business. And he was like, you need to do, you know, he told my husband, you know, Mary needs to do Ain't Nobody. And I'm all, look, you know, I'm always like, why you always want me to do these hard Shaka Khan songs? And turns out he was right. You know, we went in and tried it, and people love it.
It's hot. It has a very different flavor, but it feels right.
Yeah,
it feels right. I'm going to tell you a quick little story. Now, this happened back in maybe 93. What's 411 had just came out. You came here with Jodeci. You did a concert. We went to the after party. This is my Mary J. Blige story. I tell this to everybody. But after party comes, and you're hanging out with Kim Burse. You know who Kim Burse is? Do you remember? Well, she used to work for the label.
If I saw
and I'll tell you, she's a music director for Black Girls Rock right now. A little short, kind of.
I think I know who you're talking about.
You were hanging out with Kim Burse, and y'all came into this club, and we introduced each other. We're introduced to each other by Kim, and did our thing, talked a little bit, went separate ways, and when y'all got ready to leave, Kim said, "Art, we're getting ready to go," and you came over, you gave me a hug, you gave me a kiss on the cheek. I didn't wash my face for a week.
That's the story.
That's it. Love me some Mary J. Blige. Been married for 8 years. In this business, what does it take to keep that love alive?
Honesty and actually just love, like really having love for one another and patience.
Right.
And really mostly friendship. You know, if you're friends with the person, that's the thing that keeps it alive, the friendship.
Why did you doubt your husband's love for you? That's been in a lot of articles
People
lately.
they got it all wrong. They
Yeah.
just say,
What happened?
what happened was, you know, I come from a place where none of my relationships ever worked,
Mhm.
you know? So, and I've never seen a woman that have ever had a great man in her life and he stayed,
Right.
you know? So when I first got with my husband, you know, who was my friend, I was, you know, like, all right, this guy is too nice. What's this about? And so even when it was time to go to the altar, I was still like, you know what? Please, just don't hurt me. Don't, you know, don't,
Right, right,
because
right.
that's the predicament that I was in. That's the condition that I was in. So that's not me doubting his love. That's just me being skeptical.
Right. And making sure everything is
I
on
hope
point.
this ain't too good to be true.
Right.
You know? And I think we doubt, you know, not doubt, but I think we feel like that because we don't have confidence in ourselves.
Right.
So it has nothing to do with, you know,
Doubting.
yeah.
Right. Let's talk about the blogs real quickly because they always get into marry. If you don't have your ring on, they think you're getting a divorce.
Yeah.
If you bend a certain way and your clothes bend some type of way, they say you're pregnant. How do you feel about people just constantly being at marry all the time?
I mean, I think it's what they do. They don't have anything to do, and it's just what they do.
Right.
All day long, their thing is to just create new in different ways to just sell their magazine.
Right. Right.
So they lie on people, you know.
Right. Ladies look up to you because they've seen your journey. They know what you've been through. And you actually got to a point in your life where you were able to receive the one, to quote a Mary J. Blige song. Give the ladies out there, the single ladies that may be in search of, what was it? What was that one thing that opened you up to that person who is your husband of 8 years, Kendu?
Well, that opened me up. Well, it was
So you were ready to receive him?
Well, it was a decision that I made. I made a decision to humble myself and believe that a man could be good.
Right.
You know, it wasn't an overnight thing. It was a process, and it took years to be full and complete in that decision. You know, but it was a decision that I made. I mean, it's not easy.
Right.
It's not something to say, well, it was just, you know, overnight. It was something.
It's a process.
It was a process.
It's a process. Done a lot of acting here recently. Tyler Perry's film, How I Can Do Bad by Myself. How was it working with Tyler Perry?
It was fun. Tyler's a lot of fun to work with, and, you know, he pulls out of you what you need.
Right.
Professional, but, you know, he makes it fun.
Right. And new movie coming out in 2012, Rock of Ages, about the Broadway musical. You got Tom Cruise, Alec Baldwin, Mary J. Blige in this film. How was
Right.
that experience working with Tom Cruise and Alec Baldwin?
That was fun. I actually got a chance to work with Tom.
Right.
I didn't get a chance to work with Alec, but I saw all of them, you know,
Right.
at the table reading, and it was fun. It was fun.
And you look amazing in the trailer. Have you seen the trailer?
No, I didn't see the trailer
It
yet.
just hit the internet today, but when you get an opportunity, I'll probably show it to you after the interview. But incredible, you look awesome in that.
Thank you.
You got a birthday coming up in January the 11th to be exact.
Yes.
Got big plans for that birthday?
No.
Mary J., you just gonna chill?
Yes, I like it like that. Maybe a dinner or something.
Oh,
I
man.
don't want no big nothing.
All right. What would you say thus far would be like the highlight of this incredible career you've had? You've had the highs and you've had the lows, but like the main thing that sticks out that makes you smile every time you think about it.
Singing for the president.
That's great.
Yeah.
Once again, you look marvelous doing that as well.
Thank you.
What's a couple of things that maybe people don't really know about Mary? Like, what do you like to do in your downtime?
Not much. Like seriously.
Mary, you are an exciting person. Let me tell you something. When you get on stage, you rock from the moment you step on to the moment you get off. You might like canoeing, hiking.
No, none of these.
Nothing. You just chill.
I train when I have time. I work out. That's all.
And that shows. That shows. That shows.
And that's it. I mean, I love a good movie. I love some good food and some good friends and laughter. And but I don't have. I'm a little just
Low key.
plain.
Mary, you are not playing. You are not playing.
I don't have hobbies.
in any sense of the word.
I do.
Do you catch a little TV?
I love a good
Okay.
movie.
What's
Love a
your
good movie.
favorite TV shows, maybe? Reality shows? Do you have one?
I wasn't into reality shows, and I just started watching Love and Hip Hop.
Wow.
But I haven't been. I'm not like I don't watch it every day.
Right.
I try to catch the episodes that make me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I'm not a reality show
Junkie or anything.
No, but I love the Food Network. Love the
Me
Food
too.
Network.
Okay, okay. December 19th, you got something very important coming up. VH1 celebrates Diva Soul, yourself, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. Tell me about that experience and how it was.
Oh, this is gonna play after that.
Yeah, no, it'll play before, but I mean, just the experience of working with those ladies. Everybody know you taped it. They've seen pictures.
Oh, okay.
Basically, tell everybody why they should watch the show. You know.
Oh, I mean, watch the show. It's going to be crazy. I mean, of course, you've seen Shaka Khan is going to be there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jill Scott is a beautiful person. I've met her before. Erykah Badu is another beautiful person. Jennifer Hudson is beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, the women, you know, when we all get together and we have to work, you know, we know how to work together.
You rock. Mary J. Blige, you rock. And I'm going to show you something real quick.
Okay.
This is how big a fan I am, okay? I've actually kept this since I first bought it, and I just took it out, my player.
Oh, wow. You have a cassette tape of What's the 411?
That stays in my CD player or my cassette player all the time.
This is crazy. Amazing.
I love Mary J. Blige.
Look at what the music
What's the
used to be.
411 is my favorite album of all time.
Wow.
And my favorite song of all times would probably be With You from My Life.
Are you serious?
Straight up.
That's one of my favorite songs too.
Straight up, my favorite song.
I never heard anybody, I just said that. Wasn't I just saying this yesterday?
Yeah.
I never heard anybody say that. Be With You is one of my favorite songs.
I'm going to play that song because a lot of people, they don't know, unless you have the album, you don't know how good this song is. So we're going to play that song today. But let's talk about the new CD, My Life 2, The Journey Continues. It says Act 1. Why does it say Act 1?
Well, because we recorded 50 songs.
Okay.
So it would just be a spillover, you know, if people let us put it, which I believe they'll let us do a part, Act 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's a spillover of the songs that didn't make the album and the producers on the album, like Jermaine Dupri and Pharrell and who else did we? Rico Love has more songs.
Right.
It's a lot of great stuff that got spilled over on there. And even Jerry Wonder has some great stuff on there.
So Act 2 is coming.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, it's so hard, you know, to come behind this because everybody loves it. But I think that we're going to be able to do it.
Give me, like, what songs best represent the album to Mary J. Blige?
I know Living Proof, which is a song from the movie, The Help. And far as R&B, Don't Mind, which is a classic R&B Mary J. Blige record.
Right.
25/8 is another classic.
Oh, God, you got hits on here.
Yeah.
I love Midnight Drive.
Yeah, Midnight Drive is...
When Brooklyn steps in, it changes, man.
Yeah, it's another... Yeah, it's a lot of class. And Feel Inside, that's just got the whole...
Nas, that's the old
New
school
York.
Wu-Tang sample.
Yeah.
Just, oh, man, awesome. So I'm loving this CD. We're going to play some songs from this today. Does Brooklyn ever freestyle? I'm just asking.
I mean, she can, you know, when you get her revved up.
Oh, God.
She can.
What do I have to do to get Brooklyn revved up?
You just got to have the right beat. You got to have the right, it got to be the right setting. You know, it's too stale in here. Well, not stale, but you need the right, she needs the right. It needs to be right.
She needs to come out.
Yeah, she don't do too well in the light.
Oh, my goodness.
This is too much light for her.
Oh, man. Nina Simone, I forgot to ask you about that. That movie's coming out. Is it going to come out in 2012?
It's not coming out
It
until
hasn't started production yet.
We got to shoot it first.
You got to shoot it first. Are you ready for that one?
You know, I'm ready, but they might not be ready. There's a lot going on with that. Let's not even talk about that.
Oh, man. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Once again, the CD is incredible.
Thank you.
My Life 2, The Journey Continues, Act 1. Mary J. Blige in studio with Art Terrell on Kiss 104. What song should I play from this CD right now, Mary?
You should play Don't Mind.
I should play Don't Mind?
Yeah, play Don't Mind.
Tell us a little bit about that particular song, what it's all about.
Don't Mind is a beautiful song. It's when you are in love with whoever you're in love with, and you guys are going to mess up, and nobody's judgmental about it once you get over it, and you just don't mind saying you love the person. That's it.
Give me one more song to play.
You know what? Play the Busta Rhymes record.
Oh yeah, I love that song.
Next Level.
Next Level. Like, how did that come to you and Busta?
Well, Busta's my family.
He's
you know?
family.
Yes, and Busta would do anything for me, and I'd do anything for him.
Right.
And we were just in the studio at the right. No, that's not true. Next Level is a track that I listened to, and I was like, the only person that can make this even more exciting is Busta Rhymes.
Boom, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, My Life Too, The Journey Continues. In stores right now. Anything else that you want to talk about that you may have in the works that people can look for?
No, I think we covered
We
every
covered it
single
all.
thing that's happening right now.
Fantastic. Mary J.
Oh, the
Blige.
song "The Living Proof" was nominated for one of the first movie. You know, what is it?
Critics' Choice
The
Award.
Critics
Choice
Yeah,
Award.
so
Okay.
it's on a roll. I'm believing it'll be nominated for a couple other things too. So,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
All right.
Hey, on the same note, do you want to mention the perfume?
Perfume.
Okay, the fragrance line.
Oh, she was like, well, maybe not.
No, it's cool. It's just, you know, I have a fragrance line on HSN. It's called My Life. And we launched it a year ago. We sold 65,000 bottles. We broke all the records. We won 2 Fifi Awards.
Wow.
We've been going strong ever since. We were on November 30th, and we sold out of everything that we had on the show that
Oh my
day.
goodness.
Yeah, and that was the new one called My Life Blossom.
Your fans love you.
Yeah, and I get them quality stuff because they can love me and still be like, it smells horrible. But
We're
they
not
love
about it, but they buy it.
Yes.
Sunglass line.
Yes.
How's that going?
Yes, that's. We have to create more designs, so
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of on hold right now.
Any other business ventures?
No,
That's it?
no more.
Okay. All right. Mary's doing her thing.
Nothing right
she's
now.
doing the music. And I can appreciate this tour, too, because you don't really get stars like yourself to, you know, kind of sit down and talk about the album and talk about life. You know, not anymore. Back in the day when you started, yes, when we had these big record companies, but now everything is so small. I appreciate you for taking time out to talk to the people today.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, it's going to always be done like I'm a new artist.
Right.
If I want those, you know, because it's different now. It's different.
Yeah,
My
it
fans
is
are
a
not,
lot different.
most of my fans are not internet heavy, you know, so I have to let them know where to get it, you know, how to get it,
Right.
and that it's out there and, you know, talk to them too, so.
Thank you, Mary.